to stand in the door, really, as defenders of this great nation, to any threat, both local and international. We stand here, Speaker, really, with the same energy and zeal that our forefathers, who stood for the independence and liberation of our people, towards prosperity, towards fighting ignorance, disease, and poverty, and to take it to the next level. And indeed, having served in both the 11th and 12th Parliament, we pass the baton to the next generation or next leaders who will be indeed have the privilege to come and serve here. To my colleagues, I can only pray for you, those who are coming back in the 13th Parliament, to our families that keep upholding us every day, and to our noble venture that we are about to embark on, which is to go and serve the people of Makueni, indeed as their governor, God willing, in this forthcoming election and beyond, and to keep the flag and promise that indeed Kenya will be a land that plenty may be found within our borders. I thank you, Speaker, for this time.
Member for Fafi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. And first, I want to thank you, and because I've served under your committee, House Privilege Committee and House Business Committee, as my chair of both committees. I learned a lot from you, your patience, and your mentorship. And I thank you so much. And I also want to thank the the Fafians or Fafi people for giving me the opportunity to serve them as the member of parliament for the first time. And I hope, according to I hope they will elect me again and serve them 5 more years, inshallah. And I also want to thank my colleagues, Dr. Dahiye, Honorable Sophia, Honorable Abdul Umar Shuriye, and Honorable Hire for working together as a team. And I also want to talk about Honorable Duale today. Earlier today, he said about defending the Somalis or defending the Muslims, or Muslims being intimidated in this country. I want to tell him clearly, he is the one who passed in the 11th Parliament the security bill, which has killed or we're missing many Somalis, especially many Muslims in this country. And I want to tell Duale, if you want to campaign for Ruto, you should not use Somalis or Northern Kenya. To be honest and to Kenyans, it's not good to be hypocrite, especially the northern part of Kenya. We are Azimio. I think it's only Duale who is in Tanga Tanga. Mr. Speaker, I want to tell my colleagues we should not use this floor to campaign or to talk bad about other leaders. I also want to respect and say thanks to His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta for giving me the opportunity to serve in the House Business, also to be the Vice Chair of Agriculture Committee, and standing up with me and giving me all the support, especially the bottom up is designed by Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta. In fact, it's happened in Fafi, Lagdera, and Adap, and through a project called World Bank Project, K. Dr. Deep. Because, as my earlier colleague said, we hosted refugees on behalf of Kenyans, and the beneficiaries now are Fafi, Lagdera, and Adap, and our communities are very happy for hosting the refugees, and it's a program that was started by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta when he was the Finance Minister. So we thank His Excellency, we'll support him,
constituency with many roads, many schools. I was able to create a secondary school, day school for every primary school. And also we were able to establish very good bursary committees at sub-location level, and we gave bursaries to our people, and we were able to uplift the standard of that constituency with it at that particular time. And also we were able to build offices for the chiefs and sub-chiefs in the whole constituency. Mr. Speaker, in Parliament, I've served in several committees. I've served in Education Committee, Public Accounts Committee, Implementation Committee, Energy Committee, and lastly, Budget Committee. And I can assure you, I got good assistance from you, Speaker, and also other members of Parliament and colleagues. Goodbye for the good services that we did for this country, and the good environment that you gave me to achieve these particular endeavors in the country. When I watch the country is in a very good trajectory, especially through Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, our president. It is in a correct trajectory, although we have some challenges that I can see as a member of parliament, especially the accounting system of our country. I tend to think we as members of parliament, we don't have that capacity of the oversight of the kitty that is contributed to by Kenyans, the taxpayers. We don't have very good system. The accounting system is a bit clumsy. Where we have the budget, then supplementary budget, second supplementary budget, and yet we are supposed to oversight that. That is a challenge to me. There's a lot of corruption that is going on in the country, and we have to do something about it. We have to fight it if we want to have a country. The last corrupt countries, unfortunately, are the most poorest country in the world, so we have to think about it and change. And also the tribalism. Although we say politics are local, we have to see ourselves as Kenyans. You have to see the other tribesmen as a Kenyan, and we forget about these tribes. Because at the end of the day, if we are to create a nation, we have to see each other as brothers and sisters in this country so that we can create a country. Lastly, I want to say we have to do something about our politics. We have to create political parties that are not dependent on individuals. Political parties that are like roads that we have in the country that will be propelling people to power instead of worshiping individual. Thank you very much, and thank you, people of Kajiado North. Thank you very much.
Member for Mathioya.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to give my last comments in this 12th Parliament. And I want to most sincerely start by thanking you for the invaluable support you have given us as members of Parliament. Right from the day we joined this Parliament, you've guided us, you've shown us the way, and I would also wish to thank most sincerely the clerk and the staff of Parliament, who have also worked tirelessly to ensure that everything we do as members of Parliament is flawless, and that our work is smooth and well supported. Honorable Speaker, we have seen invaluable support. Many members have grown in different ways, either at committee levels or in this house. We have been properly guided by you and your clerks and the staff. And I want to say thank you very, very much. You have actually literally put a machinery in this house like no other, which really guides members of Parliament and helps them in everything that they do. And therefore, our work has become very, very easy. I want to also thank the people of Mathioya who brought me into this August house with the overwhelming support, and the support they have continued to give me as I served them. And my prayer is that even in the coming elections, they will give me their votes so that we can continue with that good work that we have started together of transforming our constituency. Let me also take this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, because he has actually literally guided this country to prosperity. The base has been set, and we have seen transformative projects being undertaken by government, which will be able to move this country to the next level. I want to say, we know as we go to elections, those who will be coming after him will be able to take it to the next level. My prayer is that Baba the Fifth will be the next president to guide this country and take this country to the next trajectory. And as I wind up, Honorable Speaker, let me thank members of Parliament. We have worked together, especially those we have been together in the various committees. I have served in the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources, well guided by Kareke Mbiuki and later by Sophia Abdi and my colleague Nzengu. I have also served, you have also given me an opportunity to serve in the Committee of Implementation. Honorable Speaker, you know the many matters that we have been able to deal with. And we want to say thank you for guiding us. We now know many things that we did not know, and we are well guided. We have been able to ensure that.
Member for Nyamira.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity so that I can also give a comment on the day that we are going to go away from this parliament. Mr. Speaker, first and foremost, I want to thank you so much for the guidance that you have given this House. Your wealth of experience has really given us also a wide experience on how matters of Parliament are carried out. Mr. Speaker, secondly, I want to thank the people of Nyamira, because when I was coming in, they gave me the chance. They voted me in overwhelmingly, and they have worked with me throughout the 5 years that I've been here in Parliament. It is the favor of God that gave us this chance so that we can serve the people of the Republic of Kenya. I want to thank the people of Nyamira for praying for me. I also want to ask them once more to give me the chance so that I can continue the work which we have worked with them together as we move forward. In May, in August 9th, they have promised that they are going to give me this chance so that I can come in and continue the job which I had started. Mr. Speaker, I cannot also forget to thank the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I came in through his party, Jubilee, and I've been guided. I have known a lot, and I have seen how far the President has brought the country of Kenya. And through his leadership and through the handshake, Kenya has had peace. And we pray as we move forward, because we have seen what the fifth president, the coming fifth president has done. He has nominated a woman. He has given us that respect as women. And we want to tell Kenyans that this time around as women, we are moving forward and we are going to vote in Martha Karua, and as a result, we are going to have our fifth president, Raila Amolo Odinga. Thank you, Kenya. We want to wish you well as we move forward. We are praying for peace, and let our elections be peaceful, and we hope you will come in here. All my colleagues, I wish you the best. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Endebess.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to make my speech on this Synodai motion. First and foremost, Honorable Speaker, my respects to you for the guidance you've given us for the last, for 11th Parliament and also this 12th Parliament. Honorable Speaker, you've set the bar very high for any other speaker that's coming. And I know that as we move, and also I want to thank your staff. The Secretariat of Parliament have done a tremendous job, our research team, our clerks, and all the team that has supported us in our various capacities. Honorable Speaker, I also want to thank the great people of Endebess for having given me 2 terms, 11 Parliament under URP, 12 Parliament under Jubilee, and I believe that the work that I've done, especially in education, school infrastructure, issues about electricity connection, roads, and all that I've done within the Endebess constituency, I believe that they'll give me another 3rd term to be able to serve them and take them to greater heights. Honorable Speaker, we've also had challenges within this Parliament. When we came in as Jubilee team,
Our team was visited by our friends from NASA through the handshake, and things have not been very smooth because some of us ended up being betrayed by the leadership of the House, especially our former team leader, President Uhuru Kenyatta, whom we wish him well as he goes into retirement. And we are hoping that our team, the Kenya Kwanza team, ably led by William Ruto, and you, our Speaker, will form the next government that will be able to take Kenyans to all the promises that we had made to them, especially the big four issues that we left on the way after the visit by our colleagues, that will be able to take Kenya back to a greater heights and be able to deliver to them on all matters that are major concern to this nation, both to the middle class, the hustlers, and all our people within the country. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, may our country be great. Thank you.
Member for Sirisia.
Oh, thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I want first to take this opportunity to thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for guiding us in this House, Mr. Speaker. You have stood with us even and protecting us from people from outside. Mr. Speaker, you have shown that you are a father of this House, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I want to thank you most sincerely, Mr. Speaker. Like myself and my family, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for standing with me during the time that I was jailed, Mr. Speaker. I could call from Rumant and speak to you, Mr. Speaker, and I will never forget. I'll never forget that, because it is not easy for a speaker to speak to someone who is in custody, Mr. Speaker. But I want to thank you. I pray God for you and your family, and to add you many years to be and also to lead us in another way if you not become the speaker. Mr. Speaker, don't give up with your ambitions. Never. I know that one day your dream will come true. God is with you, because all these members of this House, Mr. Speaker, they have spoken here, and all of them have been praying for you, and God has something for you, so don't give up. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank people of Sirisia for having voted me in 3 times. I won election 2007, although there's a thief in Bungoma County who knows how to steal votes from others, is told. But Mr. Speaker, for these 2 terms that I've been here, Mr. Speaker, you have been very important to me, and I want to most sincerely thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank people of Sirisia, and I pray, ask them that they vote for me again for the 3rd or 4th time, if I add that one of that was stolen. But Mr. Speaker, you have done us proud. You have made us proud wherever we walk, even guiding us on committees of parliament. And I want to thank the staff, the clerk's office, secretariat, all the people of this House, Mr. Speaker. We also pray for them. And I want to thank President Uhuru Kenyatta for also supporting us, Parliament. And
Member for Kalau.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. From the onset, I would like first to start by thanking mighty God for having brought us this far. And on the same note, Honorable Speaker, I would like to especially thank you for the very able way you've been able to steer this 12th Parliament. This is my 2nd term. I know even in the 11th Parliament, the same deeds and style of leadership, actually, we witnessed it to the fullest. The positive comments, Mr. Speaker, you heard from these honorable members, I do believe they're not just for the sake. That is the person you are, a person with great heart, a person who is very patient, and I think as a second-time member of parliament, you, I always label you as one of the best speakers we've ever had. Honorable Speaker, I would also want to thank the great people of Olkalau constituency for having accorded me the second chance to serve them, despite the very many challenges which we face, especially in that constituency or that county for that matter, because despite being the food basket of Nairobi, we are still lagging behind in very many sectors, especially infrastructure and many other development issues. But all said and done, I think in the short period I have actually served them, that is in my first and second term, I have impacted positively in quite a number of areas, especially when you come to the infrastructure in our schools. And in addition to that, other development issues. Honorable Speaker, I've also had an opportunity to serve in the Infrastructure Committee, and as an architect, I know my experience and knowledge have been able to impact very positively and in terms of contribution in that particular committee for the good of this great nation of ours. Mr. Speaker, as we part ways, the only thing I would ask these honorable members, as we go to the campaigns, I think let's maintain peace, let's avoid politics of hatred, propaganda, fitina, and all that, because these are areas whereby they have potential of portending and it's a very dangerous way or trend to try and follow. And I think with that, most of us will see ourselves back come 9th of August. Thank you.
East.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I begin by really thanking you, Mr. Speaker, for the guidance which you have given to this House since we came to this House in 2013. Myself, Mr. Speaker, I remember one time when we had just been elected in 2013. That is the first time we met, Mr. Speaker, somewhere in this town. We have never met before, but I used to admire your politics, especially during the times of Kanu. You used to be very steadfast, and you are still young. Mr. Speaker, I really admired. And when we met, we started friendship, and I was asked people, you talked to us that you are going to run for the Speaker, and we gave you our blessings. Mr. Speaker, one thing which I've really admired in you is that the way you understand issues, especially the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, you have actually been a moving Constitution, because every time you sit there, many times you even make rulings before the member asking sit down. So therefore, Mr. Speaker, we really admire you, and I really thank you for that. I thank the people of Kipkelian East for giving me this opportunity to be their member for the last 10 years, and I really hope that, Mr. Speaker, they are going to also give me another opportunity to serve them for the next 5 years, because I have so many projects going, which we have started. Mr. Speaker, I can actually put it on record that my constituency, currently we don't have any temporary constructions in primary schools and secondary schools. We really finished all of them, and we are now just finalizing, and I really pray that God gives me that opportunity to come back, and I pray for you to give, so that you get an opportunity to serve this country in another capacity or in the same capacity. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. God bless Kenya. God bless all members of parliament. I wish everybody.
Member for Lamu.
Asante Bwana Spika. Moja kwa moja, mwanzo nataka kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu na nishukuru watu wa Lamu County kwa kunipatia mimi nafasi hii, ambapo kulikuwa na wengi wanatafuta nafasi hii hawakuwapatia, wakanipatia mimi. Alhamdulillah, namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu na nawashukuru wao sana. Bwana Spika, pia ningependa kushukuru wewe na clerk na uongozi kwa jumla wote wa bunge hili kutupatia sisi muongozo mzuri, kutupatia nafasi ya kusoma. Vile nilivyoingia hapa bunge na ninavyotoka sahihi si Rueda yule yule. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki. Tumesoma mengi. Bwana Spika, pia ningependa kushukuru kamati ambazo zimekuja Lamu, kamati nyingi, kwa mfano kamati ya mazingira, kamati ya afya, kamati ya uyano wa Jumuiya ya Afrika, na kamati nyingi ningependa kuwashukuru, isipokuwa tu sitashukuru kamati ya transport, walinikosea. Petition yako haikuenda vile nilivyotarajia. Bwana Spika, mimi pia ningependa kushukuru wabunge wenzangu wale waliotarajia kwamba mimi nikiwa hapa bunge kwa vile ni mwanamke lazima niombe ruhusa kwao ndio nije niulize swali au niweke ombi hapa au nitengeze sheria. Vile walivyofanya hivyo wamenifanya nimekuwa ngangare zaidi, nimeweza kufanya mengi zaidi. Nawashukuru kwa kufanya hivyo. Bwana Spika, ningependa pia nimshukuru rais wetu kutupatia mkono, kutuwezesha na kufika pale tumefika. Alhamdulillah, tunamshukuru sana rais. Bwana Spika, pia nashukuru kupatiwa mimi nafasi ya kuwa mwenyekiti wa kamati ya uwiano ya ushirikiano wa jumuiya ya East Africa. Nashukuru sana kwa hilo na nakushukuru Bwana Spika, ukaacha shughuli zako ukaja paka Lamu kunifungulia ile maternity shelter. Nashukuru kwa hilo, watu wangu wa Lamu watakukumbuka siku zote, wazazi wakija pale wakijifungua watakukumbuka siku zote, jina lako liko pale ulikuja kunifungulia. Asante sana Bwana Spika na
Member for Sigor. The Honorable Lokachapong.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity. First of all, I want to first begin by thanking the people of Sigor constituency in West Pokot County for giving me an opportunity to serve them in this 12th Parliament. I want also to sincerely commend you, Honorable Speaker, for the way you have steered this House. At least from my own observation and analysis, I want to commend you most sincerely for the way you have been very firm and fair in what is happening here, and you have also been very impartial. I want to sincerely commend you for that. I want to say that having been here for this 12th Parliament and representing the people of Sigor, we have been able to raise issues that are affecting the people of Sigor constituency, issues touching on insecurity, issues touching on electricity, issues touching on the phase 3 in Weiwei irrigation scheme. We have also been able to bring up issues of landslides and issues of hunger in that place, and issues of the localization of teachers that has greatly affected performance of schools in West Pokot County. I want to say that we have also improved very much school infrastructure in Sigor constituency. We have also endeavored to bring about peace and unity between us and our neighbors, the Marakwet and the Turkana. And I've also had an experience to serve in two committees, the Committee for Education and Research, as well as Finance and National Planning, and I've had a lot of experience, and I learned a lot in those two committees. However, I want to use this opportunity to ask the people of Sigor to once again vote me in so that we continue the good work that we've been doing and we've been undertaking in Sigor constituency. I believe that they will also give me another opportunity to serve them in the 13th Parliament, God willing. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Member for Marsabit.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank God for giving us opportunity to be in this August House. Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank residents of Marsabit County for giving me opportunity to be their leader. Mr. Speaker, my request to the residents of Marsabit County is to maintain peace, love, and unity. Honorable Speaker, I want to acknowledge that